Hello everyone, welcome everyone back to another videos. Today I will show you the most cool and peaceful country in the world. Let's get started. Number 5. The Netherlands. An extraordinarily diverse country, featuring lush, green countryside, wild shorelines, medieval towns built on canals and modern cities filled with skyscrapers, the Netherlands is entirely unique in the natural and architectural beauty it has to offer. The capital of the Netherlands, and the country's most popular tourist destination, Amsterdam is a place of contrasts, a contemporary, laid-back city filled with unique and historical sights. The famous 17th-century canals which are found in the heart of the city have been labeled a UNESCO World Heritage Site for their historical importance and beauty. They are lined with the charming, grachtenpand, or canal houses, recognizable by their tall and narrow structure. Other architectural landmarks, such as the Gothic-inspired Rijksmuseum, or the city's many impressive medieval churches, add to Amsterdam's beautiful cityscape and secure its place as one of the country's most remarkable cities. Broek in Waterland is located in the municipality of Waterland, an area of the Netherlands on the western shores of the Markermeer and characterized by its flat grass plains intersected by rivers, canals and dikes. The town is a picturesque village perfect for those searching natural beauty and tranquility. The political, administrative and legal capital of the Netherlands, The Hague is a beautiful city whose streets and buildings reflect both its impressive history and contemporary importance, and its picturesque, approachable charm. Number 4. Iceland. Although very small, Reykjavik is the most northern capital city in the world and is home to more than half of the Icelandic population. Icelandic is one of the oldest languages in the world. Iceland is known as one of the youngest landmasses on the planet and was one of the last places on Earth to be settled by humans. Surprisingly, over 1,100 years ago Vikings from Norway discovered Iceland by accident. Over 10% of the country is covered with glaciers. The country has no trains or railway system. There is a penis museum in Reykjavik. It contains a collection of penises from over 200 different mammals, including one from a man. The Icelandic police does not carry guns. The Arctic fox is the only mammal native to Iceland. Icelandic babies are left outside to nap in freezing temperatures. It is not uncommon to see a pram outside a coffee shop, parents grabbing a cup while the baby sleeps. Or to see one outside of a home, as many Icelandic babies nap outside at least once a day, no matter the season. Iceland has around 120 active volcanoes. Icelanders like to drown any food in sauces. Fish, meat, poultry, dessert. Anything that goes into the mouth can be drenched in sauce. Beer was illegal here for 73 years but became legal again on the 1st of March, 1989. Number 3. Norway. Norway, country of Northern Europe that occupies the western half of the Scandinavian peninsula. Nearly half of the inhabitants of the country live in the far south, in the region around Oslo, the capital. Of the 648,000 people in Oslo, 190,000 were born to immigrants or are immigrants themselves. That's nearly 30% of the city's population, compared to around 15% in the country overall. Norway was a founding member of the United Nations back in 1945, when 850 delegates from 50 nations met in San Francisco. About two-thirds of Norway is mountainous, and off its much indented coastline lie, carved by deep glacial fjords, some 50,000 islands. Indo-European peoples settled Norway's coast in antiquity, establishing a permanent settlement near the present capital of Oslo some 6,000 years ago. In the 1970s, the exploitation of offshore oil and natural gas became the major maritime industry, with Norway emerging in the 1990s as one of the world's leading petroleum exporters. Norway's austere natural beauty has attracted visitors from all over the world. Europe's largest mountain plateau, covering about 4,600 square miles, 11,900 square km, in southern Norway, and the Finnmark Plateau, 1,000 feet 300 meters above sea level, occupying most of Finnmark, the northernmost and largest county of Norway. Rivers running westward acquired tremendous erosive power. At an astonishing 15 miles (24.5 kilometers) long, the Lærdal Tunnel is the world's longest. Costing 1 billion Norwegian kroner to build, that's about USD $110 million, the tunnel connects the small communities of Lærdal and Arlem. Norway is the world's most successful nation at the Winter Olympic Games. Following the 2018 Games in South Korea, Norway's total medal haul stood at 368, including 132 golds, from the 23 competitions. Their closest rivals in the table are the United States 305 105ths and Germany 238 92nds. Although it may surprise you to learn they don't live in the Arctic. The herd roam Hardanger Vidda, Europe's biggest mountain plateau. The national park includes vast plateaus, lush valleys, high mountains, distant glaciers, waterfalls and stunning fjords. The number of wild reindeer in winter totals around 25,000 animals, of which up to 7,000 are found on Hardanger Vidda. Number 2. Denmark. Denmark is a prosperous and thriving nation of 5.5 million people, and as an independent country since the late 10th century, it is also one of Europe's oldest states. Administratively, the country is divided into 5 regions and 98 local authorities. Denmark has a coastline of around 7,300 kilometers, and a 68-kilometer land border with Germany, and is also a distinctly low-lying country, with the highest point only 173 meters above sea level. Most of Denmark, approximately 64%, is under cultivation, while 12% is covered by deciduous or coniferous forest. Meadow, heath, marshland, bogs, sand hills and lakes constitute around 10% of the country, with built-up areas making up the remaining 13% or so. The climate is temperate and the rainfall is sufficient to provide all the water needed. Denmark is the southernmost country in Scandinavia, and its territory incorporates the Jutland Peninsula and around 406 islands. The largest of these islands is Zealand, which is also the site of the capital, Copenhagen. Greenland and the Faroe Islands are parts of the Kingdom of Denmark. Denmark is a member of the European Union. Danish agriculture is highly developed, and a large number of food products are exported to other countries. Industry also plays a large role in the economy, particularly considering Denmark's relatively small size. Danish agriculture and industry are both highly efficient, with agriculture and fisheries employing only 4% of the workforce, and industry and construction 29%. Number 1. Finland. Finland, country located in northern Europe, the country is 1,250 kilometers (780 miles). Finland has a population of approximately 5.5 million, the majority of whom live in the central and south of the country and speak Finnish, a Finnic language of the Uralic language family, which is unrelated to the Scandinavian languages. Finland is full of interesting contrasts, such as 4 distinct seasons, the midnight sun, long winter nights and a distinctive culture in the different regions of the country. Finnish people are warm and genuine and treat each other as equals. Democracy and equality are considered more important than cultural hierarchy. The latest UN report stated that Finland is now the happiest country in the world. The Nordic countries are in general always at the top, but Finland made a big climb this year from number 5 to number 1. Finland is well known for being a safe and stable society. The Finnish way of life is a unique mixture of high-tech and love for the country's unspoiled nature. Finland is a member of the European Union. Nature is an integral part of the Finnish way of life because nature is everywhere. Approximately 70% of the land is covered by forest. There are about 188,000 lakes, around 81,000 islands off the coast.